I'm going to start another one. That's another sort of chunk of work. We just added death. Okay, now I'm going to actually go rename the population. So this population is called, in a fashion that I find distressing, it's called person. And I think that's just inviting misunderstanding. It's inviting stakeholder confusion. Who's the person that's in the mall? No, it's a population, darn it. You need it to give it a name that's intention revealing, that reveals the understanding behind it. Names are important. Names help communicate. Names can cause confusion. Names are where there's opportunity and where there's danger. If there's opportunity, if you name it artfully, and there's danger if you name it inartfully. So let's give it a name befitting its purpose, its function. So if you go to main, make sure you're in main and go to, oh, hey, I want to be in main and I want to click on that and I want to rename it to population. Now, mark my words. It's important. When I do that, you'll notice there's this little light bulb and it's telling me, hey, if you want to rename it in a slick way, if you want to get help renaming it across the entire model, press Control Enter. And Wade will now utter the corresponding key on a Mac.
Command and enter. I put it in the chat as well.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to press Control Enter. And it's going to say, okay, to rename this, I'm going to rename it there. And okay. And I'm going to press Enter. It should have had a button there. It didn't. Wait, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. That was very strange.
I, I share your assessment. Okay, so now we've renamed a population, but they're actually, it didn't fully pick up the other place that it needed to be renamed. It tried valiantly, but it missed this one because it's part of a name. So what I just did is I used this build and build not only make sure your model's a happy camper if it's happy, if it's unhappy camper, it will tell you why it's unhappy in a manner of speak. It'll try to tell you why it's unhappy. And it will let you navigate to where it's unhappy. So when I press this, it demonstrates limitations. Yes, indeed. Generally, the refactor, this Control Enter thing, will do a pretty good job, but it's not perfect, particularly when it's included in another name. So if I press this and it builds the model, it'll put it down in the problems window. And the problems window is your friend. Some people view it as their enemy, that their job is to get rid of these errors. Don't think about it that way. It's a tool that will help you understand where problems are in your model that you need to correct. And also, don't get distracted. Don't get distressed by seeing a whole bunch of things there, because it's very possible that it's just the first of them is causing a bunch of cascading knock-on errors. And then once you fix the first, the rest will disappear. So don't get caught up that, oh, there's like 100 things there. I'm going to spend all day fighting these. Don't worry about that. One step at a time. Take it a day at a time. One step. Go double click on this first one, and it will try to take you there as best it can. You notice that what it did is when I did that, it selected it over here. Notice if I pressed it again, it actually did a more complete job. It actually highlighted in properties. Originally, it just highlighted it here, but when I double clicked it again, it actually put it up over here in properties. So here it's actually telling me, hey, there's a problem. This is this little red X. Red X means, hey, I don't know what's going on there. And it's associated with final state, which is this one here, which you should really show its name. We should have called it death. But here it says remove person. I don't know what that is. I don't know what person is in Maine. It's now called remove population. It's the name of the population we have. Okay, now I just typed population. Alternatively, you could get rid of this and you do remove underbar population, and it will, I did control enter and I'm getting rid of that. And it will say, okay, there. Now, you'll notice that this red X is still hanging around a little bit. It's still over there. It's still down here. In general, it'll hang around until you press build again. And then it will be hopefully back to its happy camper self. And so let's do that again. And it's telling me it's a happy camper. Build completed successfully. Okay. Thanks for showing the little red X. Yeah. Okay. So I just improved the model. I made it more intention revealing. I gave its population a name fitting to its function and a name worthy of it. More than that, I showed you a refactor feature, this control enter on Mac option space, or oh, sorry, auto completed. Yeah. Control enter option enter, Wade.
Command enter.
Command enter on Mac. Glad I'm not on Mac. And that tried to fix the places in the model to automatically rename them, but it fell short. And there was one it didn't know about. I showed you how to use this build to spot that. It used this problems window by double clicking on it twice. It led me to where it was, and then I went and I fixed it. And in the process, I used autocomplete, as Wade said, and I kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Oh, awesome. Population is gray. Oh, that's interesting. Wade, could you take a look at that?
My first hypothesis is she accidentally clicked the ignore checkbox beside the name. So
So when I click the population,
yeah. Okay.
It's on the ignore. Yeah, it is ignore indeed.
Yeah.
So uncheck that ignore box and it should go to red again.
Yeah, maybe I should say in AnyLogic, if you can tell it, and this is sometimes useful, you could tell it to ignore certain things you've added if you want to temporarily disable them. And it's not without its complications. Like if the thing that you're using, okay, so okay, so population. Okay.
So basically my ignore shows blocked for some reason. I don't think I clicked that.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Wait, do you want to go with Sarah to a breakout room and resolve that issue?
Yeah, let's go to breakout room 1, please. I'll just open them.
Okay. That's great. Thanks, Wade. Okay. And yeah, so I'm interested what the resolution of that is, but okay, so we've now renamed that and we have placed the place the model naming on a better footing. In the process, the model appears to build fine. Let's go run it and make sure that everything is still working hunky-dory. And so it would appear. Okay. Okay. So next, what we're going to do is I'll distribute this model. This will be version, and I'm going to upgrade to version 5, and I will post this version of the model, version 4, for anyone who'd like it. Okay. So we're going to stop this recording.